Hi again. One of the things I discussed in my process of salvation video is that Catholics believe that our salvation depends not just on faith alone, but also on the way we live our lives. We are called to obey what Jesus taught, and he taught much more than to simply have faith in order to be saved in the end. Protestants would call these things works, and that it takes away from the faith alone doctrine that they believe, but is nowhere stated or taught in the Bible. In fact, the only time faith alone is used is when James states that it is not by faith alone, but by what we do. This video provides the biblical basis for why Catholics believe we must cooperate with the grace of God in order to be saved, and that even this cooperation, though, is a grace given by God. We boast of nothing, but are held accountable for our free will decisions. Specifically, the Bible teaches that we must follow him, remain in him, love, obey him, forgive, and endure to the very end in order to be saved. So let's start with the first one. In Matthew 16:24, the Bible states that if we are to come after Jesus, we must deny ourselves, take up our cross, and follow him. We are called to more than just faith through his grace. We are then told in John 15 that if we don't remain in Jesus, we will be thrown into fire. So we can have faith, but we must also remain in him or suffer the consequences. On multiple occasions, we are told that we need to love God, love our neighbor, faith working through love. And if we have faith but not love, we're nothing. Faith without love is nothing. We are called to love. Next, we are told by Jesus we must obey him and keep his commandments if we wish to enter life. Yet again, more than just faith, but obedience as well. In Matthew 6, we are told by Jesus that if we don't forgive, then the Father won't forgive us. No mention that if we have faith, then we don't have to forgive. We are expected to have more than just faith if we want to be forgiven as well. And finally, we're called to endure temptations, hardships, obstacles, as we, like Paul, work out our salvation in fear and trembling, as we persevere over temptation in fear that we are not disqualified ourselves. Again, so much more than just faith, but faith working through love. We are commanded and will be judged on not only our faith, but on our cooperation with God's grace, because it is only by God's grace that we can do any of this. Protestants believe, rightly so, that it is only by his grace that we can believe. But then why stop there? Why not obey as well through his grace the other commandments Jesus taught? Catholics listen to all that Jesus taught, not just what fits into our belief system. And remember, we Catholics know that we can only do these things because of the unmerited grace of God. Thank you for listening. My next video will probably address baptism, as that is another key difference between most Catholics and the Catholic faith. Till next time, God bless you.